going on? Everybody's knitting these days.
Yeah, seems that way, doesn't it?
Knitting is often seen as a hobby that is passed down from a person's grandmother. It is commonly portrayed through unfortunate, misshapen holiday gifts or itchy and dated pieces. Quite the contrary, says Chantal Miyagishima, owner and crafter of the brand Knitatude in Calgary, Alberta. When it comes to making knitting modern, she's the expert.
Coming up in January is my 5-year knitting anniversary, and I really got into knitting just because I wanted a circle scarf and I never got one for Christmas, and I kind of took it into my own hands, obviously, to be able to learn how to knit. And I think that there's this kind of stigma towards knitting, that it's this thing where it's only what grandmas do, and it's not, because there's so many young people and there's so many people just in general that are knitting and do knit, and that it's not so passé. Knitting is cool.
Hey, that's a good-looking sweater.
It's a beautiful color.
Oh, thanks. Sally knitted it for me.
No kidding. How about that?
She sure does nice work.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a sweater like that myself.
How does she do it? With an ever-expanding selection of wool dyers and distributors, the options are endless, and modern materials are abundantly available.
Companies like Loopy Mango and like so many other different places where instead of just making like your old grandma sweater, it's like high fashion. You have big, massive scarves that are made out of like big wools like this, where it's a statement piece, and knitting has become something that it isn't just, you know, Farrell knits, and it's now become like these big, bold fashion pieces.
Well, as long as we're showing off, how do you like the socks Susie knitted for me?
Hey, how about that?
While there are classic stitches and styles that will always remain popular, a new variety of patterns and the use of larger needles have amped things up in knitting communities.
But I think people are becoming more adventurous, and they're trying different things that aren't just like a knit and a purl and a stockinette stitch and a garter stitch. You have like people that are specifically making big chunky cables and different patterns. Like, I am just starting to get into the world of pattern writing, and I just want to get away from like the whole stigma of really small yarn that you have to take forever to be able to make.
Say goodbye to your grandma's knitting circle and hello to new group dynamics both on and offline.
YouTube is huge. YouTube, like having the chance to have videos and watching people do certain things straight in front of you, and just being able to be like, oh, I don't know how to do this stitch, I'll just Google it. That for knitting alone has like boosted the confidence of so many other people.
So grab your needles and hit the web. Knitting is no longer just your grandma's gig. For the Calgary Journal, I'm Sarah Allen.
I would still wear this one. I would still rock this one. This isn't old, this is awesome.